Okay.
I'm kidding.
If you're homeschool, stand up. Yeah! Like, what, 3? What is happening to the youth of America? And you know, a lot of people think that I hate public schoolers. That's not it at all. I pity public schoolers. While you guys are standing behind a desk in the middle of September learning about how an ape turned into a man, I'm in the woods, climbing trees and building forts and writing bad comedy. You know, my mom would love to get rid of me. The only reason I'm not in public school is because she cares for the sanity of the teachers at Tolton. I would have changed my act if I knew who was the judges. You know, the only really bad experience I've had with a teacher is, well, you gotta understand, I go to a homeschool co-op. Somebody one day must have just woke up and said, oh, homeschoolers need to have public school once a day for a week. So on Monday, they set up this co-op at churches, and they had, you know, a bunch of homeschool families come, and they just say, Mom, you be teachers. And so, you know, I'm not the greatest student ever. Sorry, Mom. But, you know, there was this writing class that I had 3 years in a row. And, you know, I made straight A's in it every year. It was a different level every time. And I had this teacher who hated my guts in that class. And the reason she hated me was not because I made straight A's in her class, because of how I pronounced her name. She had a wonderful name. Her name was Miss Pinhead. My mom told me that I was going into that class as at the beginning of the year in 4th grade. I said, who's teaching it? She said, well, I don't know, it's P-I-N-E-D, Pinhead? And you know, I would get like really bored in her class, because it's a writing class. And I think I'm ADD. I once asked my mom one day, Mom, do you think I'm ADD? She said, what was your first clue? I think I'm hyperactive too. Those of you who know me better are going, just think. And so I would get really bored in the back of these writing classes. And to keep myself occupied, I would actually take out a piece of notebook paper and write these big long words, like 30 syllables each. And, you know, I would make up meanings for them. And, you know, it's a writing class, so whenever she saw me writing, she'd just go, oh, he's doing what he's supposed to. And, you know, she was a big lady, too, so I think she had her own zip code. She was a smart aleck, too. Oh, my gosh. Whenever you'd ask her, Miss Pinhead, can I go to the bathroom? She'd say, can you go to the bathroom? Can you go to the bathroom? I don't know, can you go to the bathroom? You'd be like, I can, I just did. Smart aleck. Oh, my lawyer. You know, one day, she came waddling over me. She actually saw me writing these huge long words. And she came waddling over me. You hear her coming. Her eyes were apologizing to each other. And she ripped that piece of notebook paper out of my binder, and she stuck that piece of paper in my face. And whenever she'd get upset, she'd shake her head. I was dodging hairpins. She said, Joe, what is it? Well, can you read? Why don't you write something that makes sense? I said, all right, Miss Pinhead, I will. So next week, I wrote her up a nice letter, and before class I handed it to her. Said this, dear Miss Pinhead, More people attempt to participate, and then the intelligent conversation only goes to exaggerate your already pathetic lack of mental abilities. Sincerely, Josiah Bob. When you only meet once a week, I don't know how you can get a 3-day vacation, but I got it. And that was back when I was in 4th grade. I was still young enough to get spankings. And so my dad sat me down that night, and he would always tell me why I was getting spanked. Because usually I'd forgotten. He got right close to my face, and he said, "Josiah Victor Pop, you ever write anything like that again,